Good morning, everybody. Amy and Shelley, 100 plus. Abandoned dogs of Everglades, Florida. Definitely not how you want to start a day. Just bear with me, please.
Ain't no sunshine.
Can't deal with this phone. It's nonstop. I have just called the police. I'm waiting for them to arrive on scene. I was notified early this morning about a situation here in Fort Lauderdale. So I am here in Fort Lauderdale, and it's kind of hard to see right now, but underneath this carport there is a tiny puppy, and it is locked.
Ain't no sunshine.
It is locked in a cage 24/7. There is no food or water in the cage. The puppy is crying all night. I have received multiple calls from the neighbors. Their previous dog that they had was out running the streets all the time. Neighbors had reached out and offered to take the dog. They said no, and the dog ended up being hit by a car and killed.
Ain't no sun.
Can't deal. So I'm here on scene, and I have called the authorities to come out to assist. Of course, I will try to approach them and educate them, but I couldn't do that prior to the police getting here because I need the police to witness the dog in the crate. Obviously, if I go and knock on the door and then I educate them and they bring the dog inside, then I can't do anything to help. The dog will just be locked away inside the house in a crate, probably 24 hours a day. Or after the heat dies down, they would go back to their old ways and put the dog back out in a cage. So right now it is 10:17. I am here on scene in Fort Lauderdale, and I am awaiting for the police to come and arrive and see what we can do here. There is a red bowl outside of the cage. There is a green bowl, I believe, outside of the cage. There is no bowl that I could see, bed or blanket inside the crate. It seems like the puppy is just sitting there, locked in a cage. What a sad, sad existence. My question is, why even bother getting a dog if you're not going to properly love and care for a dog? What bothers me most about this is how many are out there like this that we don't know about, that people just don't say anything, and the dogs just sit and suffer. It's such a sad existence. And
Ain't no sunshine.
on top of that, I want you to understand that we as a rescue, we do thorough home checks, meet and greets for this reason. So I don't know where these people got their dog, this puppy, whether they purchased it or they rescued it from a rescue. I'm curious to find out, because without home checks in place and just allowing people to walk into your facility and giving a person an animal without doing your background checks, your home checks, and drilling and asking a billion questions, this is the life that your rescue dog could end up having if you do not do your due diligence for your rescue dog in need of a loving home. This is why we are so strict in our policies, and we are so OCD. Very sad existence. It is sickening. It is supposed to be getting very cold tonight and tomorrow, down into the 40s, I believe, or 50s, 40s. And I'm sure this puppy will be living outside in this crate. Looks like it might even be a little shepherd puppy. Oh, that's nice. A little bag blows up against the crate. Looks like it might be a little shepherd puppy. Yeah, he lifted his head a little bit. So for anybody that says I would just walk up and take the dog, that is theft. Animals are considered property. If I was to walk up on this property and to take this dog, I could be arrested and I could lose my entire 501 and my rescue. And then where do I stand and how do I help any other dogs in need? We as a rescue always go through the proper channels. No life for any animal, correct. He's a tiny, tiny puppy. Just sitting in solitaire in a crate outside, day and night, bags blowing in the wind, no bed, no blanket, no food or water that I can see in the cage. They have a fenced yard, so I can't imagine why they wouldn't want to let the baby run around and get some fresh air and bring him inside. But you're talking about a different mentality. We need to educate, guys. That's the problem. And I sometimes don't know how we can fix this, to be quite honest with you. Sometimes you just can't fix it. Again, I am sitting here in front of the house. It is 10:22, and I am awaiting for the police to arrive. And let me add, I have an extremely busy day today. I have an adoption, I have a home check and a meet and greet. I have one of our dogs being released from the 24-hour animal hospital that I need to pick up. I have another one of our dogs that's going to be leaving the animal hospital and going to foster. And I have another adoption as well. So here they come. Here are the police. I'm going to ask you, Shelly, to hold this while I talk to them and just film us. Just don't say anything at all and just try to make it non-obvious. I mean, it doesn't matter, but... Hi, officer. Good. Yes, my name is Amy. I'm with 100 Plus Abandoned Dogs of Everglades, Florida. You guys have helped us a lot in the past.
Okay.
I'm receiving a lot of phone calls on my hotline.
Okay.
And I even had a news station reach out to me because they're getting so many calls. So this family, they had a dog prior, apparently, and it got out of the house. It was running the street all the time. It got hit by a car and they buried it on their property. Neighbors had reached out and offered to take the dog. And they said, no, no, no. So it's basically an uneducated. Now they get this new puppy. And the neighbors have called me and they've been monitoring and photos and videos. The dog is living 24/7 in this cage, day and night. There's no food or water in the cage. There's 2 bowls outside the cage. There's not a blanket, there's not a towel. And temperatures are going to be dropping. And we would like to offer assistance to take this dog and get it out of this life because it's going to end up dead.
I can understand exactly why you want to do that.
So, you know, and bringing the dog inside the house and keeping it in a cage 24 hours a day, I mean, is not the answer either. So I didn't knock on the door. I wanted to wait until you arrived.
Okay.
So maybe you can knock on the door and
Absolutely,
talk to them.
We'll give a good look into this real quick. Can I get your name real quick?
Amy, A-M-Y. A-M-Y,
Okay.
Roman, R-O-M-A-N.
Okay.
And
Do you have a business card? Or
I do, yeah.
That's even better.
Here's my card.
Thank you.
And if you could just tell them it's against the law. You can't do this. You can't do
Right.
this. So, what are their options? What are they going to do? Is the dog even... And the other thing is the dog vaccinated? Is the dog registered with the county? Is there any vet records? Because that's part of the law, too.
Do you know which neighbors have been calling about this?
Oh my God, I received literally 9 calls this morning before I could leave my
9
house.
calls. Okay.
A lot of them want to stay anonymous. They say that they don't want to, you know.
Okay.
But if I need to, and I need to get somebody to come forward, I'm sure I can.
Last thing, real quick, can I get your date of birth real quick?
Sure. 112,
12?
1969.
1960. Alright, thank you. We'll go knock on the door and see if we can get a hold of this person and see if we can find out what's going on.
Thank you, officer.
You guys just gonna sit around here?
I'm staying right here.
Okay.
I'll be quiet. I think you guys all heard. Did they hear that, you think?
I'm pretty sure.
Sure, yeah. Now we sit and wait. I'm gonna zoom in and see what happens.
At least he's more normal.
Oh, he's a baby. He's a shepherd.
He's beautiful.
He's beautiful.
Oh, he's so cute.
Oh, God.
Oh, baby doll.
Disgusting. I hope somebody's home.
God, please. Oh, God, he's so cute. He's like, oh, God, save me.
Get that dog out of that frickin' life. They're not answering. Shoot. Oh, he said, who is it? I work from home. She can't be in the house because she barks. So why do you get a dog? That's what she just said. I work from home, so she can't be in the house. Wow. See what I mean? So don't get a frickin' dog, lady, while you're sitting inside your house. Give up the dog.
It's gonna be too cold. Cannot leave him there tonight.
Can't even.
New text message from +19545926565.
Take the dog, officer. Surrender the dog, lady.
She's full of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Work from home. You don't work 24/7.
The owner came out and said she works from home and that she can't keep the dog inside because it barks too much.
New text message from Ida Betsy.
Yes, hi. Mm-hmm. No food or water in the
So they
cage.
just picked up the water bottle.
Mhm. There's no food or water in the cage. They know I'm filming. They just said something and pointed, so I'm just taking it off of them for a minute.
Cop.
I don't care, it's legal, but still, just to keep the heat down right now.
Can we go to your car with the water bottle? Okay, so what are you doing with the water bottle? It's just holding the water bottle.
Just bear with me, guys. Scum of the earth. Scum of the earth.
Is that water? Please do it.
Nothing, they're not going to do anything.
Where'd they go?
No idea. They're just leaving? Apparently they're not doing anything about the dog. Just gonna let it live out there?
Alright, so you can't live out there.
What? Why do you have a dog if you're gonna lock it in a cage 24 hours a day? You're looking at me, you said what? I answered you.
Got your mama. Oh, here we go. No, no. What'd you say?
New text message from Carol My Heart.
No, this is my that's my business.
Sam, I'll take care of it, okay?
Classy chick. Classy chick. So what's going on?
Okay, so we did look at the dog. It is in the cage. The dog does, they're going to put water in the food. So,
Okay, but it's illegal to leave a dog in a cage.
a dog can be in a cage. It's not on a hot day. It's in the shade. It's well taken care of. It doesn't look like it's been abused or malnourished. Unfortunately, there's no laws that have been broken that we can enforce. Next time something like this happens, you have to call animal control because they can do a lot more than we can in this instance.
Well, can you call animal control while you're here? Just bring them out here so they can talk to them?
You want me to call animal control?
I do, please.
What's that?
Can you call animal control to bring them out?
No, ma'am. There's not enough violations. Animal control will not respond to this. So,
They will. This is what I do every day, officer.
you can notify them. We don't have to call them. We don't have any violations of law for animal abuse in this case.
Well, the dog is locked in a cage 24 hours, 24/7.
We don't know that, ma'am. We came, we saw the dog is not malnourished. It's in a cage outside during the day because she has to work in the home and it barks. That's why she does.
So I get a dog.
And she has water.
No, it didn't have water. He just
I know,
gave it water.
I told him that. Make sure the water bowl was outside the cage. I
Correct.
said make sure it's in the cage though. I told him that it has to be in the cage with the and they did that.
And a dog needs exercise.
New
The dog
text
cannot be
message from
kept
Carol My
living
Heart.
in a cage.
Do they want to sell it, Carol?
That is what the law
This is a lengthy process.
Well, I'm willing to
in
start the
order to
lengthy
establish
process so the dog doesn't end up
Say, if you
dead.
want to call animal control, you can do that.
All right, so we
Could-
need to call
does-
animal control.
Does he want to sell us the dog?
If they don't want to give up the dog,
Will they sell us the dog?
you ask them.
No, she claims it's her daughter's dog. The daughter's not here right now.
Okay.
So,
Okay. We'll call animal control.
yeah, they have more power than we do when it comes
Okay.
to any of this stuff.
Thank you. Do you have a case number?
Yeah, you got a case for you?
Thank you. So as you can see what we deal with. I knew this would happen anyway. I knew this would happen. They don't want money, and they don't want to give up their dog. So without them wanting to give up their dog, and the police are not doing anything, they're saying that the dog... Did you check for vaccines and all of that, officer?
Sorry?
Did you check for vaccines to see if the dog is vaccinated or registered with the county, which is by law?
New text message from Carol My Heart.
Hold on, guys.
That's my name, okay?
Did you check for vaccines?
No, we have no reason to. The owner of the dog is not there.
Okay, I'm gonna call. Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you.
I need you to pull out your phone and call animal control, please. And hold on, guys.
To the main menu at any time. Press the star key. Please note, if you are going to report a lost or found animal, please press 4 now. Okay, here's the main menu. For the Animal Care Center, location and hours, press 1. To report an animal-related issue, other than a lost or found animal, press 2. Program. Welcome to the Broward County Call Center, a service provided by the Broward County Commission. For quality assurance purposes, your call may be monitored or recorded. Thank you for holding. We appreciate your patience while we assist other callers. And lowered hospitalization.
Wait, was that an animal control truck? Did I just see an animal control truck? Wait a minute.
Social distancing, sanitization, and facial covering requirements are in place, and the county will continue to find this. Thank you for calling Broward County 311. How may I help you?
Hi, yes, I need an animal control officer at 305 Southwest 25th Avenue in Fort Lauderdale, please.
Are you a police officer?
I'm here. I was here with a police officer. I'm an animal rescue. I need assistance, please.
What is the address?
305 Southwest 25th Avenue, 33312. I'm here on location waiting.
You said 25th Avenue?
Yes. 305 Southwest 25th Avenue.
23rd or 25th?
25th.
Unbelievable. What's that truck right there? Was that there before?
I didn't see that.
Oh.
No, I didn't.
What is your name, please?
Amy, A-M-Y, Roman, R-O-M-A-N.
Your phone number?
561-860-3783.
You say 561-686?
860-3783.
And your address? You want me to use the same address you give me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, do you have a dog or a cat?
Ma'am, I need assistance from an animal control officer. It's a cruelty case. The address is 305 Southwest 25th.
Okay, I got the address.
Oh, okay.
It's a dog. It's
It's a dog.
a dog. It's a dog.
It's a little puppy.
Puppy.
Okay, I'll put it in for you and then we will send it to someone, okay?
Thank you. I'm here on location. Oh my God. God, give me strength is all I can say. How this world turns, I have no idea. It is not legal to leave a dog in a cage 24/7. Just for anybody that's watching. Let's keep politics out of it, please. Doesn't matter if you are a Republican or a Democrat or independent. What, I don't understand what that has to do with animal abuse. No animal can be kept locked in a cage outside. It's against the law.
Food, no water.
It's in the Florida statutes and it's in the ordinances. This is what we deal with. This is what we deal with when we come upon these cruelty cases. The police show up and they say there's nothing they can do. The animal's not in distress. The animal's fine. It had water. No, it didn't have water. They gave it water. The dog is crying. The dog is in distress. She clearly stated it's her daughter's dog. They leave it outside because she works from home and the dog barks and she can't have it in the house. So don't get a dog. And forget that. It's against the law to leave a dog in a cage 24/7.
The bowl of water is going to last 2 seconds. It's so tiny.
It's just ridiculous all the way around. So now the temperatures, if it's over 85 degrees, that's where the statute steps in. And right now it says it's 82. But when the temperatures go down, I don't know what the temperature, the low temperature is at night.
50s.
Regardless, they can't leave a dog in a cage 24/7. It's against the law. Dogs need proper exercise room. And they will not give up the pup. We offered and they said no. And he didn't even check for vaccine records. He said because the owner wasn't home. The daughter is the owner. I don't know how old the daughter is. It's unbelievable. Who's the owner of the house? Who's the responsible person of the house?
They're saying 45 degrees is generally acceptable.
45
Keep
is...
a dog outside.
Uh-huh. So now we're going into the lower temperature. The temperatures are going down. So if it's not over 85, then they won't take the dog because of the temperatures by law. You saw what you saw. This is why I do the videos. You saw what we are up against and you're seeing exactly it unfold in front of your very eyes. This is what we deal with. She doesn't know. They don't care about the puppy. Of course they don't. They're more concerned about swearing at me and telling me to mind my effing business. Very classy people. I would be shocked if this puppy is vaccinated. I'm just keeping the video rolling to see. I don't even know when the animal control officer will come, to be honest with you. I have to be somewhere at noon, so I have an hour to sit here and just wait. Maybe if you guys, you know what? Maybe if we get some people to call animal control and put the heat on, maybe they'll send somebody sooner. If you guys call and let your voice be heard, Shelly.
Bring it up, okay? Do you want to?
Yeah. So I'm gonna ask everybody that's sitting here watching me to make a call, and when you get the number, when you dial, you're gonna hit number 2, okay? So it's 954. Somebody could put this in the comment section because I cannot type while I'm doing this. 954-359-1313. 954-359-1313. So if you can make a phone call and let them know that you are reporting what you just witnessed, okay? 954-359-1313, and you're going to give them this address. 305 Southwest 25th Avenue, 33312. You are making a complaint about a puppy in distress locked in a cage 24/7. There was no water and no food. The police came. They asked for no proof of vaccine. It's against the law. Southwest. It's against the law to keep an animal locked in a crate 24/7. Crystal just posted the information. It is the correct information. Everybody, if you could make a phone call and give them the address and send somebody out, we're going to be sitting here and we're going to be waiting. Thank you, guys. If any of my admins are watching and can edit the post and put this information at the top. There's not a blanket, there's not a bed, there was no food or water inside the crate when the police arrived. The puppy is locked outside 24/7. We need an animal control officer at 305 Southwest 25th Avenue immediately. Phone number is 954-359-1313. You press option 2 to report and ask for assistance. I need to ban some people? Who do I need to ban? What? Who's saying what? Busy called twice. Who's saying what?
Talking about race.
Who's talking about racism? Who mentioned anything about... Let me be clear to everybody that's watching this video. Let me just be clear to everybody that's watching this video. I have not ever, and nor will I ever bring a race card into a rescue. Okay? Let me say that. I say uneducated. So for any of you that are using a race card, you better remove your comment or I'm going to remove it for you. And as far as politics...
Ain't no sunshine.
As far as politics, those comments will be removed as well. Anybody can call, you don't have to live there. It's busy. Okay, that means a lot of people are calling. If you got through, let me know you got through. If you type a comment and let me know if you got through. Please. Circuits are busy. They'll be out soon. That means they'll be out. Stop with any hate. There's no hate allowed on our page. Guys, the world is so full of hate and anger. Leave your hate off my page. If it's busy, that means a lot of people are calling.
They're all calling. Calling from Texas.
Good. If you did get through, please let me know.
Calling from Miami.
They said they're on it. Thank you, Sharon Lindsay Ward from North Carolina. Sharon got through. They're on their way. Here's a cop right here. I don't know if he's coming this way. No. Like I said, I don't know why people show hate. I don't know why people jump on and make these nasty comments. I didn't see, all I saw was some politic comment, which I addressed. I didn't see anybody say anything. Somebody just made a comment about race. I don't know where the race card came in, but there was no race comment at all. Animal control is on their way. Thank you, Jessica. I'm not going to focus on any negativity, but I'm going to address it for sure on my page. I don't know what the outcome is going to be, but I sure as hell am going to do everything I can for this puppy that does not have a voice. Is this my water or yours? It is against the law to have a dog in a cage 24/7. Someone said black people leave their dogs outside. Well, guess what? I know a lot of white people that leave their dogs outside too. There's nothing to do with color here. Leave it off my page. Brenda, for you that's just jumping on, Shelly and I are here on location in Fort Lauderdale. I received a lot of phone calls this morning as I was trying to, thank you, Rick. Rick said they're on their way. As I was trying to get my busy day started, I have a super jam-packed day. I was getting a lot of calls reporting about a little puppy that's been living outside in a cage 24/7, crying all night long, no food, no water. Their previous dog that they did have, according to the calls, their previous dog used to run the street all the time and got hit by a car and was killed, and they buried the dog on their property. I don't even believe they own the house. I think they're renters. I'm not sure 100% about that, but that's what I was told. So the neighbors are just beside themselves watching this puppy day and night. Could you imagine living next door, around the corner, or behind, or across the street, and having to witness this every day? And the neighbors don't want them to retaliate, so they're trying to go through proper channels, which is why they call us. I'm assuming they'll come down this street. I don't want to park in front of the house while I'm waiting for animal control. Puppy is locked in a cage 24/7. Right, well, it's 82 degrees right now, so we're like, yeah, we're kind of in the middle. And the other question is the dog registered with the county? Did the dog receive vaccines? I told the police to offer them if they wanted to sell the puppy or give the puppy up, and they said absolutely not. The woman that answered the door, she said it was her daughter's dog, and she told the officer, which I heard with my own ears, that she can't bring the dog inside because she works from home and the dog barks. And yes, you are correct. It has nothing to do with color or skin color. This has to do with ignorance and being uneducated. Madeline, they are on their way. They said someone is on their way. Can't this conversation end? What do you mean by that, Sharon? Let's stay focused. What we have on hand in front of us, which is the puppy that's locked in a cage. We've addressed everybody's concerns about color and race and politics, so we're going to leave that alone. Okay, and we're going to stay focused on what we have in front of us, which is a puppy that's locked in a cage in distress with no food or water, 24/7. The neighbors have called me reporting the crying, the whining day and night. The police came and said there was nothing that they could do. We have contacted animal control, and we are now waiting for animal control. That is what we are staying focused on. Yes, the puppy would obviously pee and poop in its crate because it doesn't have an option to do anything else. The dog is in the cage 24/7 while they are outside under their carport while they are inside their home. I'm just gonna make a turnaround so. Dog's still barking. You can hear the dog barking from here. How about a noise ordinance? How's that? Stay right here. It's a German, it looks like a little German Shepherd puppy.
Ain't no sunshine when
I can't answer the phone, guys, while I have the video going. Buy, rent, sell. April, with that information, if you could send us a private message, if there's a contact name and owner who owns the house, I would love it. You know what? Send her an ad and see if she can find out who the owner is. So I'm parked facing the street entranceway so that when the animal control officer pulls in, I can see what's going on and I'm out of view. Thank you, April. I can't Google or do anything right now while I'm on live. The woman that answered the door said her daughter owns the dog. I don't know how old her daughter is. This is very, very hard for us, very frustrating. Let me tell you, I feel like my hands are tied behind my back. It's just a horrible feeling. I feel so helpless. I know, you guys, you're all feeling what we're feeling, and that's why you're all on our page, because you all share the same passion which is the animals. No, the dog did not have food or water. There were 2 empty bowls outside of the crate, and the kid gave the boy that was there on the video, must be her son, I'm assuming, gave the dog some water. It looks like a little black shepherd puppy. They were offered to give up the dog. We would pay for it. They don't want to give up their dog. Good morning, Pauline. Gave water in front of the police. I have it on video. No, I'm not going to knock on the door, because when she saw me videoing, she started screaming and cursing. It's back in the beginning of the video, and swearing and cursing at me. So I'm not going to walk on somebody's property and start knocking on their door, because it's going to be very confrontational on her end anyway. And I can't promise you that I can refrain, so I'm going to stay back and do everything I'm supposed to do by the proper channels. There's no reasoning, as you could see, with the mentality that we're dealing with here. Sometimes you can educate and you can reason with people, like we did with Mindy and Gage. We were very lucky. Mindy and Gage were the 2 big boxer mastiffs, bonded pair, brother and sister, that had lived outside for 2 years of their life. They were covered in thousands of ticks. Mindy had to have a blood transfusion. She was falling over, but when we arrived there, I didn't know how it was going to play out. And called the police and animal control, and the owner, the wife, said her husband and her split, and the dogs had been living outside for 2 years, and they wanted to surrender the dogs. So we were very fortunate. We were able to save them. And if any of you are watching and remember the amazing bonded pair, Mindy and Gage, the life that they're living right now is just a dream come true. And they just sent me a video of them Christmas tree shopping, which was so beautiful. Their first Christmas in a home with a loving family. It was so good. So this is what we aim for, but it doesn't always, unfortunately and sadly, it doesn't always play out that way. Animal control is not far from this location. Maybe 20 minutes, depending on where the officers are, if they're already out on a call. So it's 11:04 now. And I have to be back at the rescue house, which is 12 minutes away from where I am currently. I have to be back at the rescue house by noon. So I don't know why it takes so long, guys. It was an awesome rescue, wasn't it? Is there any information? Mm-hmm.
A bunch of different names.
Thanks, Donna. We try to do the best that we can. The dogs that were in the lock boxes, we have an ongoing investigation with Broward County. Another shit show, actually. Puppy in a cage 24/7. Address is 305 Southwest 25th Avenue, 33312. Don't call the number on the bottom, that's the police. 305 Southwest 25th Avenue, 33312. That's all we can do, is our best, Tammy. That's all we can do.
takes forever.
Oh, it always
Get
takes
all
forever, I know.
For this is just one name out of how many that are here on this property.
Oh, great. We need the owner of the property, not the renters. The neighbors are just beside themselves, guys. They're complaining of the crying and the barking. I mean, listen, I just drove by and all I heard was whining and barking. Yes, Gamma's doing great, Megan. Dr. Cannon actually took her home this weekend, and she did great. And we have a foster for her, so we should be trying to break her out hopefully today and getting her into foster. It's 82 degrees and it's a beautiful breeze. You can see the trees are moving. Yeah, sometimes when you reach a landlord that's renting, and if they know that there's an animal cruelty case under investigation or people are calling and reporting their address, then they would do something. So that's what I'm going to be looking into next. It's a German Shepherd puppy. Very small German Shepherd puppy, probably about 8-9 weeks, maybe 10 weeks. Cindy, the puppy that was hit by the car, Kringle, we should be breaking him out today. Getting him to the rescue house. Lots happening today. Lots. It's just not enough hours in the day. You know? When it rains, it pours, man. And everything happens at one time. Thank you, Billy. Thank you. No dog deserves to live in a cage 24 hours a day. No dog. No, they don't know. I'm at the end of the street. Yes, Ariel's doing great. Sparrow's doing great. Come on. Forever.
Beautiful. Ooh, so cute. Stop pulling it.
I swear
Go to the bathroom.
She's been walking him for a while.
You might want to just smell too.
April just gave you a name and company. Thank you, April. Send it to us. Send it to a private notification, honey, so I can grab it. $11:09. This is what we deal with. Sometimes it's hours and hours. What happened to Wolfie? Nothing. Wolfie's still with us. Barnaby's great.
New text message from Rachel, animal cruelty case Tamarack.
We're supposed to have a Zoom meeting and the detective never contacted us. We were supposed to have a Zoom meeting this morning about the cruelty case in Tamarack with the hot boxes and never heard. Red's adopted, doing fantastic. You can't leave a dog locked in a cage 24/7. That's the law. Thank you for asking. The shepherd, what did she, I don't even know what name she gave him. The shepherd I was looking for a foster as a courtesy post. I have 2 potential foster to adopt currently, and that's another thing I have to do today, home checks and meet and greets. Thank you. Lola's doing great. He's doing great. We have an appointment, what, Thursday? What time?
At noon.
Thursday at noon, we have a follow-up appointment with Dr. Reese, the neurologist, with little Balto, for him to see how he's progressing and if anything else is needed. So that's Thursday. The Pyrenees is doing well. She has a vet appointment today to see Dr. Babevsky, and she also, it's 11:11. The angels are here. The Iara is the beautiful, sweetest Pyrenees. She's being seen by our board-certified surgeon and the regular vet today. She's dripping little droplets of brown, so I don't know if she's coming out of heat, going into heat, has an infection. She's beautiful, and her demeanor is off the chart. She's the sweetest thing in the world. So we have an appointment with the vet today for her. Chief, so they're calling the shepherd that we don't have in our hands. One of our volunteers had found him. He was roaming the streets. No owner has come forward. We have reported Chief, the beautiful young shepherd. He's safe in her home right now. We are working on 2 potential foster to adopt homes with him. Good morning, Princess Christine. Hi, Nana. Jagger's doing phenomenal. Cookie and Lola, still waiting. I can't believe they don't have a home. They're like ridiculous. The best. It's killing us. I'd love to see them in a home for Christmas. Ugh. And then we've got gorgeous Vaughn, who is dog friendly, and he's just amazing, and he desperately needs a home. It's just crazy. And Barnaby, who we just took in, a little dachshund.
Delicious.
Oh, delicious. Right, Pauline? Pauline goes out of town for a few months. She goes, oh my God, what happened? So much is listen, this rescue is crazy. When it's quiet, you think you get a minute to breathe. It's like, bam, you're slammed with 1 million things at once. I know, Donna, you're in Indiana. How far is Indiana from us? Maybe we can make a trip.
Drive. Yeah.
We'll make a trip to Indiana and bring those babies home if you have no other animals.
Seriously.
Yeah, reach out to us.
Please.
Indiana, reach out to us if you're serious about Cookie and Lola. I mean, we might be able to do a road trip.
Can make it work.
Yeah.
If it's perfect.
If it's a perfect home, we'll do it. We'll figure it out.
What about Vaughn, too?
And Vaughn, too. Debbie, you're talking about Kringle, the puppy, the beautiful 40-pound puppy that had the bottle cap in his belly that was scoped out, and he has a fracture that's going to heal on its own and doesn't need surgery. Thank God, just cage rest. So it's going to be bathroom rest. Donna, are you the one in Indiana? Who's in Indiana? I'm serious. If you have no other pets and you have a fenced yard and you know, they can land a great home, we'll figure it out, guys. I'm sure a lot of my amazing volunteers will take a road trip. If you're interested, email us 100 PLUS abandoneddogs@gmail.com. It's okay, we can figure it out. If you guys are interested and it's a great home and you have no other pets, because we have to do a meet and greet. You know what I mean? So we can't do that when you're that far. Same with Sam and Susie. Has to be the right home.
New text message from Rachel, Animal Cruelty Case Tamarack.
I appreciate you saying you will take a road trip for us, but our team has to do the road trip. We have to do our due diligence with the home check, know what we look for, and make sure it's a perfect home. Yes, Iara, I was just talking about her, Cindy. She is going to the vet today, and we'll have more of an update after that appointment. Yeah, so Lola and Cookie need to be the only pets because they're so bonded, and they're so protective over each other that another dog in the house could be a problem, and I can't do a meet and greet. I still can't believe nobody's here yet. Was that animal?
That's what I was just.
It looks like animal
Yeah.
control.
It's going the wrong way.
Uh-huh.
17 hours to Indiana.
It's not bad.
That's really not.
No, but if she has another dog, we can't do it.
Oh.
Because she has to have no other pets. I think that's
Yeah.
animal control.
Lost it.
Mm-hmm. Nope. Unless they're going the wrong way. No, I don't know. I can't tell. Elijah's phenomenal, and he has his own Facebook page. What did she change it to? Elijah Blue? Or Elijah TK Strong? Elijah, ELIJAH, has his own Facebook page. Virginia, if you have the name of the owner and a contact number, please send it to us, private notification, and thank you.
Elijah TK Strong. Sweet Elijah Blue.
Yeah, this is Elijah's, hold on, I'm zoomed in. That's Elijah's very own Facebook page, and you can watch all of Mommy TK's updates. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. Elijah TK. She changed it to Sweet Elijah Blue. He's doing phenomenal. Such a nervous wreck already. It's 11:18.
It's nerve-wracking.
Oh. Maybe I should drive up. Maybe they came.
Maybe they
came in
maybe
a
they came around the other side. Too.
Maybe. I don't know if there is another way to get in here. Nope. No. Nope, no truck. Nobody here. They're going to come in through here because it's a dead end here. So I'll just pull back up here and wait for another hour. Eek. Shelley, were we on this street the other day? Was this that street where the landscaper was? We were knocking on the door from the other person, and the dog was outside in a cage in the backyard.
It looks familiar.
Doesn't
It
it?
does look very familiar.
I gotta see, because this is driving me crazy.
Yeah. When we were driving the drive.
Hold on a second.
That was like the same distance from us.
No. No, I don't think so.
I wonder if this shows around the street.
No, it's a different street. Just looks familiar.
Yeah, they all, the houses. look the same. I believe it's been almost a year for Hakeem.
I know, it's Christmas. Whoops. Christmas, Hakeem will be missing a year. And nothing. And he was microchipped.
I believe he's there. He's out there as well.
I hope somebody has him and he's living a good life. It's because it makes me sick to my stomach. Every time I think about him, I get a pit in my stomach. And let's not forget about Blanche either. Oh, see, look at, they have a little baby running around as it should be.
Exactly how it should be. Sure we can find lots right here.
Mm-hmm. Nothing on Blanche either. It's 11:21, still here. That's a good question, Daisy. I've never honestly seen so many dogs that are abandoned, neglected, lost. Right? It's endless. It's ridiculous. No, definitely not cat friendly, Nancy. Lola and Cookie, no cats. Yeah, I have to leave here by quarter of. It's 11:22. Texas is awful, I know, Sharon. It's awful everywhere. Except up north, it's really not. Where I'm from, in Massachusetts, it's not. I mean, there's still cruelty cases, but it's not like this. What's going on, Nicola, is, I'm sorry if I pronounce your name wrong. We have a cruelty case that we were called on. A lot of calls came in about a puppy that's locked in a cage 24/7 with no food or water under a carport, and their previous dog, we were told by the neighbors that it was killed by a car and buried on its property, where the neighbors had offered repeatedly to take the dog, and they said no, that their daughter's heart would be broken if they gave up the dog, but now the dog is dead underground due to negligence. I don't know why it takes them so long. I'm not a very patient person either. When I want something, I want it yesterday. So this is not easy to sit here, but we don't have any other options. Again, Lola and Cookie need to be the only pets in the home. If you live out of state, it's not a problem for any of our dogs if it's right and perfect. You can definitely discuss taking the next step. If I leave, then I'm not going to know what I basically have to depend on the neighbors to let me know what happens, but they don't ban anybody from owning pets. It's unbelievable. Even cruelty, people that are brought to court, you know, occasionally you get the judge say you can no longer never own another animal again. But then again, who is going to follow up and keep tabs on the person that's told they can never have an animal again? I will check my messages as soon as I shut down. Thank you. I can't push back my noon appointment. I already pushed it forward. It was supposed to be at 11, so it's already been made to noon. I have to leave here shortly. Agree, Gail. Dogs are definitely better than most humans. Wow. Right? And all the calls that came in still. Thank you, Monique from Canada. Shepherd puppy locked in a cage 24/7, crying. Sharon said give you a hug.
I'll hug
Will do, Sharon. Unfortunately, everybody in my team is busy doing something else, so that's why we're here right now. We have pushed aside all of our things that we had planned for this morning so we could do this. And it is 11:25 right now.
Almost an hour.
Almost an hour. Does this lady have her dogs on leashes? 2 Yorkies. Uh-huh. 2 Yorkies. Oh, can't even. I see one leash. She lives here. I'm on her way.
The one behind doesn't look like he's up.
I know.
She just walks in the driveway.
Oh, please, anxiety? I'm constantly anxiety. I have so much anxiety from this shit. I'm waiting on animal control still. 11:27.
New text message from Carol My Heart.
I know. I know. Carol said, you know I'd be there, but I have an appointment. I know. Thanks, baby. There's not much more I can do here. I've got to leave here in about 15 minutes.
They're staying for Marshall. Kim just sit.
There's no phone number. There's no phone number. Ask her if she has is there a phone number that I'm missing here? I need a phone number. Whew, hot flash.
Ain't no sunshine when
It's getting hot. It's still only 82, but it feels like it's warming up in the sun. I wish it would reach 85, 86 right now. That'd be awesome. Because sometimes the police do what you need them to do. It depends on the officer. Yes, Maria, out-of-state adoptions, if it's the perfect fit. And, you know, like Lola and Cookie, for example, they need to be the only pets. If it's the perfect fit, we will absolutely make a road trip. For any of our dogs, for that matter. I'm just using them as an example. So... this is our challenge every day. I have 15 minutes. Look up at the clouds in front of you. Do you see a dog? I'm always looking, but I don't see a dog. But I am always looking at the clouds. Shelley, you do?
Yep,
Where?
right here.
Where?
Right where my finger is. It almost looks like a ball tag. Ball tag.
I
The little
don't-
nose and the little eye, it's like a profile right here. Is that what you see? I see dogs always.
Shelley and I are always looking at clouds and making things and seeing things. Not making things, but seeing what our eyes see. No, I don't see a dog right now. Someone says, I see a dog's face in the clouds. Unless my eyes are just not grabbing it.
See her? See his nose? See his little nose? And the eyes? See his nose? No?
Kinda, not really. It's not like jump out at me.
moving.
Yeah.
Clouds keep moving. Okay, I reached back out to her.
The face above the tree.
About this tree?
I don't know, there's a lot of trees.
That's the one where I saw. That's the picture. Did you see it? That one looks like Wilbur's.
Wilbur's is up there.
I see Wilbur's.
She's a piggy. Oh, come on, AC. Ugh.
Oh, I see too. Kim.
Oh, wait.
See
Is
right
that the
here?
eyes and the nose?
Look. See?
Wait.
He
No.
circled it.
Look at this.
This is the one I saw.
That's a little white dog with eyes and a nose right there. You see it? Do you guys see it?
Over here?
No.
Is it this one?
Hold on.
I see that, Kim.
That's not it. Okay. Which one? Show me.
This is the one Kim.
Oh my God.
Right?
Look
See
at
the eyes?
the eye
The
and the
nose?
nose.
Yeah.
That's a different
Little
kind
ears.
of, yeah. That's funny. It's
Here's
crazy.
another. Here's that other one I saw. It reminds me of a balto.
Let me see.
Right over here.
I see it, a little white dog. Amy, I see two dogs.
See so many dogs.
It's our rainbow babies watching over us. That's God all day. I'm so jealous of your climate, dull and raining in the UK. I'm sorry, Dolly. Oh, there's another little one. Oh, look at that one. See the little nose? See the little nose right there? And the
Right here,
eyes?
right here.
Look at my phone. Hi.
Oh yeah.
There's another way into the neighborhood through Davie Boulevard. Well,
New text message from +19545926565.
let's see. Hold on a second, guys. There's another way in, but like I said, I drove by and I didn't see any. Oh, it's cold in here now. Hot flashes to freezing. No, there's nobody here. Nobody here. Still. This leads to a dead end. I wonder if this goes in a circle.
It could be.
82 degrees here. And I have 10 minutes.
Oh yeah. Wow, eyes are astonishing.
My little wind chimes that Laurie gave me. I can hear them chiming away. It's so cute. And my peace sign that Shelly gave me. here, so I could actually just stay right here
So
and
they could have
watch.
came from the main street.
Yeah, I can watch from here.
Either or.
It's at the end of the road, but I can see if there's any activity down. So this is the other. I went around in a circle, and if I zoom all the way to the end where that White House is, the end of the street, the opposite side. So we on the left, my left, your left, my left, where that white car is parked right there. It would be after that. We would see the activity on the street. So I'll stay here. And I'm sorry for the bouncing, but okay. Yes, Deborah Ann.
Oh, hey.
Here they are. Is that, no, that's not them.
Sure.
I don't think so, but maybe. No, it's not that shaped truck. $11:37, still no AC, animal control. This looks like more like a FedEx or something, whatever it's called.
Wishful thinking.
Yeah. No. Oh, Broward County.
Yeah.
Oh.
Where's he going?
That doesn't look like an animal control officer, though. It's not what the truck looks like unless it's something
Unless they
new.
have something different now.
Unless he just drove by to check it out and then he's coming back. We'll see. Sorry, guys. I'm bouncing. See if he comes back.
Didn't look like he stopped though there.
What am I doing, Melanie? I'm waiting for animal control for a cruelty case. For like, I don't know, over an hour.
An hour ago.
We've been here since
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock,
Yeah.
10:15. It's now 11:38. Waiting on an animal control officer on a cruelty case. A puppy shepherd locked in a cage under a carport outside 24/7.
That's weird.
There was no food or water in the crate. It is illegal to leave an animal in a crate outside 24/7. See if he turns around.
Seems like he should have by now, shouldn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Hope she didn't give him the wrong address.
Sharon cannot wait for the annual Christmas box. The only thing that's going to be missing is you delivering it with Mark. Phooey.
Too long.
Too long.
Oh,
Yeah, he's back. He must have just driven around to
Okay,
check out the
guys, stop
situation.
it.
Yeah.
Definitely stop.
Okay, they're here.
Let's get down.
Mm-hmm.
Please God, do the right thing.
I don't have much hope, I'll be honest with you, but I don't want to be pessimistic. I'd like to stay positive, but I don't have much hope. Are they parked in front of the right house? Wait a minute. That's
Parked
the
at
end of the street.
That's weird.
I don't know if it's the right.
He
I
got
don't.
out.
Yeah, I don't know. Unless he's asking neighbors.
Maybe.
Have you heard? Yeah, he's pointing.
Yeah. So it looks like a woman. Maybe now, yeah.
It's a guy.
Said the wrong address. Buddy.
I think he's knocking on doors.
He
Well, that's awesome.
needs to come to these people get
Yep.
in the car.
Yep.
Be awesome.
Yep.
Oh, please,
Please.
please, Gary.
Yep. He's asking neighbors.
Thank God.
Hold on, guys.
Go. It's awful quick.
Please tell me he's not just leaving.
He's getting something. Okay.
Okay, good. He's not leaving.
Pretty quick. His badge. Something hanging down.
Animal control. I don't know if I should stay out of view.
Well, we're not doing anything wrong.
I know.
Just following protocol.
Mm-hmm.
There he is. Yeah, who's this one? This one has
It's
short.
the same lady. She's looking at us.
Oh, well, keep looking. Wish we could hear her.
I don't know what he's saying.
Oh, there's another again.
Mm-hmm.
Can't see. Yeah, they're pointing hi. See you too. There's the puppy.
What?
They just let it out, the puppy.
They let it out?
But it's
Oh, no leash. You know, let it run the street.
New
a
text
puppy.
message
It's
from
gonna leave.
+19545926565.
What's the puppy out like that?
That's what they do. She said this morning they came out and cleaned the cage and they let the puppy run around the street.
God.
No leash or anything. That's how their last dog got hit by a car. She's pointing at
I could
us.
hear them now.
She's pointing at us.
Yeah, he was just pointing at us too. Wish we could hear her. Is he empty?
They're taking the cage. They're taking the cage inside, I think.
Listen to him.
Look at how she's talking to him.
Where's the cops?
Wow. Yeah, where are the cops now? Wow. Listen to her mouth. She's probably gonna take it out on the dog now.
Yeah.
Wow, what a piece of shit, man. Did you hear the way she was talking to him?
She took the whole cage.
I
in,
got
so
the
it's in a cage
I
now
got
in
I
there.
got it on video. Cage is gone, brought it in the house. Thank
New
you.
text message from Dr.
Thank you.
Kenneth.
I know it. I know the laws here. I know the laws. So you made her bring the dog in the house?
Yeah, and I'll be coming back out tomorrow myself to make sure that they stay in compliance in regards to not bring the dog back out.
Because it's been out there 24/7 crying and whining. There was no food or water before we called the police today, which I have on video.
Okay.
And if you need witnesses, we can get you that.
New text
She's
message
foul.
from Dr.
I mean, she's
Kenneth.
just screaming and cursing. Oh my God.
No, I understand.
Okay.
And that's why I said I'll come back out myself and I'll jot this down as an address for me to keep an eye out just based on how her reactions are. And I'll try to do a drive-by on a regular basis. We've been switching over to doing assigned zoning for a couple months. So occasionally it might be in a different zone, but generally this will be my assigned zone. for the next 6
Fantastic.
months.
What is your name?
Great.
Chris. Do you have a case number that I can? I'll wait for you. Thank you, Chris.
He just came over and snapped it real quick. So hard to contain.
White trash. I'm going to ask him about the vaccines too. Yes, for right now the dog is, classy chick. What about vaccines, sir?
As of the age of the dog, it seems to be only a couple months old. And based on how she's reacting, she's not going to provide me with any information. But I don't believe that dog's over 4 months old, which is when the requirements of the vaccine come into play for Broward County. So at this time, I'm not making that requirement of her. Right now, I'm just happy to get compliance, and that's why I'll do the regular checkups to make sure she stays in compliance in that regard.
And I have eyes on her all the time. So
if she happens, give
do
us
I
a call
call
back out.
again?
Yeah. If you call back out, we'll come back out. If I see the violation, I'm going to escalate it. As I was already trying to tell her from this sidewalk after she kicked me off the property, as you saw, I'm moving straight for citations. If we get called back out here, she'll be cited for any violations in regards to manner keeping, and she's also going to be cited for 410 and 411 for shots and tags if she doesn't have it at the time I'm coming out, if that dog's over 4 months old.
Their previous dog that they had was always running. See how they let it out and it was just free? Got hit by a car.
I was informed by...
It's buried on their property.
That's why I was asking a couple of neighbors before I went over there to find out what was going on with the dog.
And neighbors are scared. They don't want retail. You can see she's not right.
No, of course.
So
And I
they're a
saw
little
the neighbor
nervous.
across the street didn't really want to talk to me at all.
They're
because-
nervous.
Yeah.
But I can get
Scary.
you that.
Yeah.
You know. So I'll call if the dog, the second it's put out again, we'll keep on top of it.
Yep.
And again, I'm partnered with the shelter.
Okay.
Philip knows me. So if you need to place if you get the dog, I'm just saying it's a puppy, but I'm just saying I can immediately help out with that situation. I've helped out a million times before.
Appreciate that.
Thank you, Chris.
Of course.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
You too.
All right. I got the case number here. Can you hold on to that, please? All right, guys. All I can tell you, listen, hear me out, okay? I don't want the dog there. I don't want the dog in the house. I don't want the dog outside the house. We're going to stay on top of this with the neighbors every time he goes out. Chris was a wonderful gentleman. Thank you, Animal Control, for coming out. They can only do so much. You have to understand there are laws. Animals are considered property, but there are laws to protect animals. So he is going through his proper channels. Believe me, if they could take the dog immediately, they would. So again, if the dog is placed out, we have eyes watching continuously. And the dog is now inside. We'll be monitoring. And I will keep you posted. I know, right? What a great guy. Chris, thank you for restoring our faith in humanity. Coming out and doing your job and dealing with that crazy lady. Her mouth needs to be washed out with soap. It is 11:51. We are on our way back to the rescue house. Stay with us. We'll be coming live in probably about an hour with some awesome updates for you. Thank you all for your help with your phone calls and being their voice. It takes a village, guys. Power in numbers. And thank you again to our wonderful supporters and to Broward Animal Control for doing the right thing. 100 plus abandoned dogs of Everglades, Florida.